Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be working in a completely new space. I've done a little bit to it in the past, so you guys have seen it before if you've been following my channel for a while, but how about I'll just go ahead and show you. Okay, we are going to be working in this hallway. We're upstairs. This is with the lights on. Like, that's one light, and I don't know what's up with that light down there, but you can see how dark it is. So the plan is I want to paint all the walls, I want to paint the doors, and replace these lights. I also want to do some kind of accent wall right here, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. But I know I want to do something because you see this wall when you're downstairs, you're looking up, that's the wall you see. But the very first thing that we're going to do that's going to make the biggest difference in the space, the biggest difference in any space, is to paint the walls.
To settle down, day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down.
Okay, I know what you're thinking, probably because I am thinking it too. All I've done so far is make the hallway even more boring, if that's possible, because now everything's white. And so I'm thinking I want to paint all of the doors. I loved the jogging path color that I did in the guest bedroom makeover, so I'm thinking that would be really nice to do all the doors and the frames that color. And I put a little test sample on. Now this is semi-gloss paint, and when you paint over that with just a regular paint, it'll just scratch right off. And I don't want to sand everything, so I'm gonna go through and prime all the doors and all of these frames, and then we will come back on top of that with this color. Okay, but first, before we prime, I want to use a product that I totally forgot about, and this is liquid sandpaper, and it's going to take like the gloss off of the doors, and it will take off also like any oils or anything that are on the doors that primer and paint will not adhere to. So we're going to wipe the doors down with that first, then we'll prime, then we'll go in with our color.
Many nights I got too high and almost left town, but there's something about you. Something about you I like, I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
Okay, I know it's probably impossible to tell on camera, but the doors are all dry and they're much more matte now. You can see like where it took some of the paint off. It just takes kind of the top layer of gloss off, and then we'll be ready for our primer.
Nobody loves me better.
Okay, I got the doors all primed, and while we wait on that to dry, I want to show you guys some tips and tricks that I use that make painting anything so much easier. This is my messy garage and my refrigerator, and we mainly use this for drink storage and paintbrush storage. I keep all of my paintbrushes like this, put them in a plastic bag, and then put them in the refrigerator and they don't dry out. So this is jogging path that we're gonna use. You can also do it for rollers. I have like basically all the colors of my house in here. Another tip is for these paint trays. I hate cleaning these out, and as much painting as I do, buying the liners for them can get super expensive. So you can always use aluminum foil and just line the bottom of your paint tray, and then when you're done, fold it up, throw it away.
I also like to use these silicone paint lids because if you're doing multiple coats of a project, you don't want to have to like hammer the lid back on every time. These you can just like pop right on, and they make pouring the paint so much easier, and then you can store your paint while you're doing your different coats.
Okay, the plan is to only paint the front of these doors. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what needs to be painted. Obviously this part, and I'm also thinking this right here, because this is what you see when the door is open. So that's gonna bring me to my next tip, which is this green frog tape, which is the absolute best. I've tried tons, and this is my favorite, and this is how we're gonna use it.
And lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better yet.
Okay, I'm only doing the tape on the hinges trick for the doors that I have replaced the hinges and the knobs with black. You can see like over there, some of them are still gold. So I also took off the middle hinge of the door because the door will still stay on just fine, and then I don't have to worry about taping it. And as for the ones that are still old, I am just painting right over the top of those, doesn't really matter, and then I'll replace the hinges when I'm done. Okay, all the prep is done, and it's finally time to start painting. Now I'm gonna start with these like inset pieces right here because I'm gonna do those with a brush, and then I'll go over the top with the roller.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
All right, the doors have the first coat on them, and this is what I'm trying to decide. So this door, obviously I've just painted the outside, and I'm trying to decide, should I do the frames too? But I don't want to do the baseboards in the jogging path. Will that look weird if I do just the frames of the doors? I'm not sure. And if I did decide to do like the frames too, where do I stop? Because the inside of this door is white, so like if I paint all the way over here, you'll see this color inside the room. I guess I could stop like right here, but I think I'm just gonna leave them how they are for right now. I mean, obviously if they need a second coat, but I think I'm gonna not paint the frames, and let me know down in the comments what you think. Time for the second coat on all the doors, and then we will put the new black doorknobs on.
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment, can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment, can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and...
Okay, this is how the hallway is looking. It much more closely matches like the vibe of the house downstairs. It doesn't feel like two totally separate houses anymore, but I really like how the color came out. I really like the black hardware that just immediately updates everything. What do you guys think? Now that you can see everything painted and the doors painted, do you think I should paint the frames, or do you think they're good like they are? And at this point, I could leave everything like it is and it would be a Band-Aid makeover, which is good sometimes. Sometimes you don't have the time, you don't have the budget to completely make over space, but you just want to make small little changes. Painting these doors and the hardware is a really good little budget friendly Band-Aid makeover. But of course, that's not all we're doing. We still have lots of things to address. But all of those will be coming up in next few videos. I don't want to give it all away, but I'll give you a sneak peek all around here and make sure that you're subscribed so you can see how this hallway turns out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.
You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the